Happy New Year, as it is January 1st, 2020, and this is for December 20th. Sagittarians, happy belated birthday. This is to see what is in store for you for this year of 2020. So for the first month of January, we have King of Swords. Perhaps someone is going to come in and tell you their truth. Somebody that isn't going to sugarcoat it, pretty much. With the Oracle card, this may cause you to withdraw, or perhaps you are having a yearning or craving, pain over some loss. Maybe this is somebody that you were in a relationship that you are missing. We did just have a new moon on December 25th, and you have a butterfly here, which even though you may be withdrawing, a butterfly always kind of reminds you that, you know, transformation is around the corner, and that you're not always stuck as you feel. So maybe in withdrawing too, you could even represent this King of Swords yourself, finding your truth. Sometimes we need to do that. Just pull back and think about the things that we want. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's see. Yes. Just wanted to check out something for you guys. Sorry for the dead air. Oops. So, the King of Swords is usually a smart person, a smart man or woman, as we both possess yin and yang nature. And they could have an air of authority. Air is also associated with swords. So if you are an air sign or know an air sign to be like this, they may be a little bit harsh and cold in their judgments. It could be somebody like a counselor, a military commander, a judge, a politician. But they have really sound advice. They're very determined. They're very productive. So maybe also, you know, maybe you are usually like that. Maybe you're very productive, and right now in January, you just kind of feel like withdrawing from everything and reflecting on your mushroom. Okay, and then in February, you have Four of Swords. Kind of still in a withdrawal state, being grateful for what you have, maybe manifesting, still in solitude, reevaluating, temporarily retreating from a stressful situation to gather your inner strength, kind of like the King of Swords, very strong person, to reorganize your thoughts and make new plans. Can also signify that you're withdrawing from the outside world to seek spiritual guidance. And your oracle card with this was to pick up your sword, take a stand, be heard, and support a cause. So here you have all your swords put away, lying down, and your oracle card saying, pick up your sword, take a stand, and be heard. Okay. In March, we have the Fool. Again, kind of crossing over from February. Take a leap, pick up your sword, go for it. And your oracle card says the ice thaws, relief, alleviation, better days ahead. So it looks like in March you're going to be coming out of this stuck feeling of retreating. Okay? The ice will be thawing. Spring will be happening. It's kind of funny, you see like the icy mountains too. And they're both kind of, you know, at an edge of some sort. The horse is at an edge, a bridge to cross over, versus the Fool is looking up to the sun and doesn't have a branch, but it's kind of just saying go for it anyways. This horse doesn't have anywhere to go except for the edge of an icy, thawing out body of water, or even just could be land. Just got to kind of have that faith and take that leap. Trust. In April, you have the Lovers. What a great card. You know, here's the sunshine continuing on from March. The ice is thawing. It's still sunny. Perhaps you're going to find love or a good situation. Let's see what the oracle card says. Let there be light, finding a solution, illumination, growth. Beautiful. So that can mean many things. That could be, you know, loving yourself, finding the light within yourself, the truth, your own King of Swords, commanding your truth, your own growth, or a growth within a relationship, or solution for a relationship that maybe has been having some hard times in January and February. And in March, it's going to get better. April, you're going to be growing even more with that person. The Lovers is, you know, here the ice is thawed, right? The mountain, they have common ground. They're equals. The fruit is blossoming. On the female side, her tree is full. You have divine guidance at hand. There's two glasses, not just one, bound together. Looks like springtime, which is April and should be. And then in May, you have, again, this stagnation. And in reverse, you had resilience, toughness, endurance, and perseverance. So maybe in May there, you're just going to feel like pulling back again, reevaluating since things are going so good. I just want to read that oracle card for you briefly, because in the reverse it says that you may have recently gone through a period of hard times, and fortunately this has subsided, so you no longer feel as if you're constantly, you know, being attacked or being pelted by hardships or hard words or assaulted from other forms of negativity. If you have previously felt hurt or betrayed, perhaps maybe that's what was going on in January and February and got better in March and April, that perhaps you did receive an apology and it has helped to reduce the sting that you have felt. Whatever ordeal you were enduring, it is likely that enough time has passed that you have become reacquainted yourself with what it is to find warmth and joy in your life and within yourself and in your relationships. You may feel less like retreating away from the world like we had in January and February. And you might feel stronger now, more mature as you had growth in the previous month also, and wiser due to your experiences. So that's a beautiful card. That's really confirming, you know, that you're coming out of this rut from January and February, and that things got better in March and April. In May, it just, you know, really confirms that, hey, you're there, you're good, okay? In June, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is like a message coming in, or it could be a message of financial win of some sort, advancement, career advancement possibly, or just a bonus in June. Who doesn't like that, right? The karmic scales say that some sort of justice, so maybe you're going to win the lottery. Maybe you will have some sort of inheritance, atonement, karmic balancing, or maybe you lent some money out to somebody and you're going to get it back now. Karma, good karma. Or maybe you gave some money away in the spirit of the holidays, and karma is going to divinely let you find a $20 on the bill. A $20 bill on the ground or something like that, you know? So it sounds like you're going to have some luck monetarily in June. Okay, in July, we have the Emperor. And the Emperor, just want to double check something here. Yes, that's what I thought. Aries is associated with the Emperor, the Ram. This is a very, if you know anybody that's an Aries, they're very straightforward, they're very impulsive, determined, very impatient, very fiery, qualities of leadership. They are like the number one, what do I want to say, sign in the horoscopes. So they are numero uno, especially in their own mind. They're very authoritative. It's their way or the highway. They very much are about action. So let's see what the Oracle card says about that in July. Sound healing, healing tone, self-expression, and music. Oops. Okay, so perhaps you are going to be like the Aries and just being very healing towards yourself, finding healing in music, still growing possibly. In August, we had the Hierophant in reverse, and caught in her web, manipulation, drama, intrigue. So the Hierophant is very spiritual card. This person in the Oracle card has a sign of their faith around their neck. And the Hierophant in reverse is a weak and confused person who is unorthodox but open-minded. It can indicate misguidance or maybe even receiving bad advice. It also relates to inability to hear inner voice or falsity in the same. So maybe you feel caught in a web of some sort, or you did receive bad advice and you feel like you can't hear your own inner voice. In that case, if you are feeling this way in August, like you're feeling manipulated, sorry, I can't talk today, or perhaps just intrigued by somebody, and you maybe don't have enough faith and you're open to hearing somebody that does have a lot of faith, I would just say, start to meditate, start to listen to your own inner voice, okay? In August, try and get your faith back. Because when you can't hear your own inner voice, and even with the Hierophant, I just want to show you, there's crosses on the Hierophant as well, right? But this one's in reverse, and this one's upright. So you kind of want this to be in sync, I feel, and you just need to start listening, I think, in August to your faith and your inner voice. That's really important. I don't know how to express that other than just you need to start meditating and listening to that inner voice. Don't go against it. If something's telling you, your gut, listen to it. In September, you have King of Wands, okay? And the Oracle card for this is good vibration, positive vibes, upliftment, and resonance. And I think that pretty much agrees with the King of Wands there. I think September just means what it exactly says is that possibly somebody is going to come along, an honest and sincere person, kind and fair in their treatment of others. This could be like your dad or somebody, a mature man of great nobility and wisdom, and represents qualities of loyalty, fairness, and spiritual strength. It can also suggest that maybe you're going to move to the country or go to the country. And just have, an uplifting, good, positive experience. So maybe you're going to move or travel to the country in September. In October, you have Justice, which is pretty self-explanatory. Justice, could be the balancing of so many things. Relationship, it could actually mean with the law. But your oracle card says that you are going to be finding moderation in the things that you do, making healthy choices, maybe finding sobriety if you've been drinking too much during the summer. So maybe you've been drinking too much, maybe you've been eating too much, just doing something of too much for your health is what it sounds like, and you're going to be finding justification to make more healthier choices in October. Okay, November, you have the Sun. Again, a very happy card. Childlike play, sunflowers, bright and sunny. Your oracle card is, again, very sunny with the circle, the lights. I love her wings. They're so translucent and beautiful. Almost looks like she's an ice skater if it wasn't for that floor. If that was like an ice rink. So wisdom from experience, humanity, and care. I think this is just, you're going to find that childlike light within yourself in November. Just looking back on the year and just feeling grateful and happy for everything that you have. And then December, a little bit of chaos. As you notice, all these people with rods are in all different directions, not knowing which way to thrust their wand. And the card that you have for the oracle card, again, is signifying the sky bridge, mediumship, intuition, and psychic experiences. So again, I think this is saying, you're not listening to your inner voice still. So you weren't listening in August to yourself, and you're still not. You're still feeling chaotic with your own inner voice. So really try to hone in on that this year. Okay, so that I think like August and November is just a warning of like, you need to listen to yourself. You're not listening to yourself, so you do need to listen to yourself. Your own intuition is very important. And with that, we conclude, and I thank you for joining me, and please subscribe and like my video or comment on what you would like to see if you're not seeing something. Thank you, and have a great day.